Hey guys, welcome back to SA Homesteads. Today's video, I just wanted to give you a quick pruning guide of how to prune your African blue basil. Some of you may know I love African blue basil because I'm a beekeeper and it provides lots of foraging for my bees that I keep. And also just the honey from, you get that taste of basil in your honey. So now that winter is almost over, I'm not expecting a heavy frost, but if I do, it's fine. But I'm going to go ahead and prune my 3-year-old perennial African blue basil. I just wanted to show you guys how I do that because it's very easy, very simple, and it just kickstarts your basil and it just gets it growing again. So this basil has become very, very tall and it's become very, very old. So it's become very woody. So I'm going to prune it back as far as I can. I don't want to prune it back too far that it actually won't grow back because it won't really grow back from the woody stems. And we had a very cold winter this year, so we had quite a lot of frost up in my garden, which I don't really get. But yeah, so I'm going to show you. It's quite brown at the moment, but you can see there's a few little green leaves over here. But I'm just going to go around, I'm going to prune. This is the more standard one, and I have a bushier one over here. But I'm getting ready to plant in my garden. It's a bit of a mess at the moment. And yeah, so let's get to it. So you can see I have my trusty other pruners that I have here. And first of all, what I'm going to do is de-head them. So like with your flower roses or anything, how you go and you de-head all of the flowers off, all of the spent flowers. Just going to do that so that I can get a structure of what I should do. And yeah, so I am just going to do half the bush because the sun's going down at the moment. And I'm going to do half the bush and then I'm going to show you what you should do after that. So I've taken about a bit of deadheading out from here, and this year I was actually pretty worried about my basil here because it's very old. I love it dearly, and it's my favorite plant probably in my garden. You can see how big the stem is that it has. But I was so worried about it because we had such a windy winter and such a cold winter, and it split in half, and I was actually really worried that infection was going to get in, but I think it's okay. Maybe some of it's dead, but also because basil can't really take the cold unless you cover it, I was actually quite worried that it was going to die. But I'm seeing signs of it actually coming back to life now, which makes me so super duper happy. And yeah, so I'm just going to show you how you should prune it. So over here you can see that's a little bit of green growth. You can see there's budding coming out now over here, which is signs that it's starting to warm up. And what you want to do is you want to cut any dead bits off, and you want to cut a stem that looks dead, and you'll see that there's no green on the stem that I just cut. You want to cut it a bit more and further until you get to the green. That is just allowing for all fresh growth to come back, just all the air to circulate and allow room for new growth to come through. And what you also want to do is you want to find, if sometimes they're strange things, plants are strange things, they want to start flowering. So you just want to deadhead anywhere there flowers, or maybe it's trying to flower, or you just want to pinch it. You can be quite rough. Plants are quite hardy. They're not like humans. They can go with this. I love basil. They're not like humans, so you guys can really give it a hacking into and give it just a new lease on life. So I was a bit naughty last year. I never watered it, or I never pruned it, I never fertilized it, but mostly because I was very sick. I wasn't allowed to come up here, and my garden became very overgrown, and some stuff died, and I never got to prune. So there's a lot of dead stuff in here that needs to come out. And yes, so what you want to do is you just want to cut down, look for live stuff. So this branch may actually be gone. Yes, it is. So you can see there, it's alive. That piece is alive. So I'm going to take that out. This is alive, but I'm going to cut it up here. Cut that off, and I'm going to cut that. And what you want to do is you just want to allow for circulation to go in and prevent any diseases, and prevent mold growing inside, because you want good ventilation in here. And yeah, so you can actually also grow these basils indoors. I'll do a growing video guide on that. I've done it before, it's quite easy. And yeah, so I'm going to just take everything dead off, and then I'll give you guys a bit of an update. So it starts to get a bit dark now, so I'll carry on tomorrow. But yeah, so I just wanted to give you guys an update, because people have been asking me, how do you prune your basil now that it's starting to go into summer? And yeah, so I didn't actually protect my basil at all, and we even got down to -8. So I guess they are quite frost hardy if they're big. If they're small, they're not then. But yeah, I advise you guys to go and get an African blue basil for yourself. Has so many uses, has these beautiful flowers, attracts bees, pollination, and it's just a beautiful plant to have around. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'll see you guys next time, which will be next week. Please like, share, and subscribe, and go and get yourself an African blue basil at the nursery tomorrow. See you guys very, very soon. Bye-bye.